We're live. You
Hey.
look like you're 4.5 feet tall.
I'll have to dig up the actual chair if I need to. What do you think? Am I too short? Am I too short?
I don't date short guys. I don't do that.
She's so stuck up.
Maybe we should switch. No, because all my stuff's over here.
Hi, everybody.
It's always so awkward for like the first minute waiting for people to come in.
Chit chat with each other.
I could share,
Share.
and then maybe people will
Share.
notice.
You do that, and I'm going to get a bigger chair. So I'm not your microscopic hubby.
Thank you. Hey guys. Just to warn everybody, I'm a little grumpy today. Just had to message you and ask if you're live. Yes, I am. And I'm only like 2 minutes late this time. I think that's a new record for me.
Yay!
Oh, I showed up in the subscription box, Emily? That's awesome. There's been some like straight effery going on with YouTube.
Straight effery.
Yeah, because they haven't been showing people's lives. Hola, Chris. How are you tonight? I don't.
Audra, Emily, and Chris.
I've got shakes, and I don't know why. I don't know.
So what happens when you get close to me?
Like a mini mental crisis. I don't know. And just and Chris is here.
Good Hey, everybody.
How's everybody doing? What day is everybody on in this nonsense? I think this is like day 7 for me. Today's Friday, right? Thursday? Friday. Friday?
It's Friday.
It's Friday. Wow, had to check my phone on that one. So yeah, day 7 for me, and 14th, Chris. Oh, good Lord.
Oh, dude.
Do you live with somebody, or are you all by yourself? Just checked it again, and now it's not there. Oh, YouTube. What the hell?
I would enjoy the
and
social...
Audra got kicked out?
Oh my God.
Oh, you get kicked out when you're sharing. Oh, for Christ's sake. And Emily, you're in the bathtub.
Lucky girl.
Enjoy. I once thought about doing a live from the bathtub, and then I figured that could go wrong in so many ways. No. Chris, I watched your video today too, as you know, and like somehow you even made editing funny. Sorry. Can you hear it? The monitor? Our son is still awake.
Oh.
I thought I heard it chirping.
No.
Okay, well that's good. Yep, I did hear it chirping. Which means he's unplugged it, which means he probably has his big overhead bedroom light on.
Ran out of vodka today, by the way, so we dug out the red wine.
Neither one of us are really wine drinkers. Him more so than me, but like, we're going big or we're going home. Like,
she's like, this one's got a cork, so the light's on. No.
Oh no, okay, good. What pajamas is he in?
He's in his one piece. They just got from the night.
Why do they look white?
They don't show up by LinkedIn.
Oh, for Christ's sake. Oh, he hears you on the stairs, too. He just ran into his bed, little bugger. Sorry, watching my kids on their monitor. Aspen, sweet little angel, dead asleep up there. Bennett. Holy Christ. Oh, there's Barrie. Oh, it is 10 o'clock at night, my dude. Go the fuck to sleep. This is why I think I'm shaking today, because this has been him all day. Chris, I'm not allowed to be alone, but I haven't seen them in 4 days. We hit rough waters. Oh, no. Oh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Chris. Let's just hit the stairs. I finally broke and bought a ton of shit. Don't worry, I've been putting this cash aside for just this kind of day. Well, there you go. That's exactly what an emergency fund is for, right? What did you buy? Inquiring minds need to know. It's going to be a long time to drink that glass. I haven't bought anything yet. I keep looking at the Sephora website, but there's really nothing that I'm all that like jazzed about, to be honest. Kind of numb. Yeah, I don't miss people per se. I don't like people.
Private
But
company included, though, right?
no,
Or
but like,
excluded?
I don't miss like going to the store. Like I don't miss
Yeah.
like wandering around Walmart with every idiot on the face of the earth. Like, yeah, I don't miss that. I miss sort of casual interaction with my friends, but like I'm okay. It's only been a week. It's fine. Like I've gone camping for longer. It's fine. But it's the kids. That's what's good. Not that like, okay, two separate meanings for that. One, to drive me crazy. Aspen, pretty good.
She's a little drained.
She's pretty darn good. And if I need time, I'm just like, Aspen, you need to go do something. And she will go do it. And that's fantastic. Bennett, oh my God. I don't know what I did to deserve being locked in a house with a 2-year-old, but here we are. It's just, you want him to go and play, and then he goes and plays, and then he's quiet, and you're like, oh, fuck, what's he doing? And then he has like 15 liquid lipsticks out in the middle of their fort, or he's thrown every puzzle piece on the floor, or like 2,000 Lego pieces. No exaggeration. It's all a little much. And he's decided he doesn't want to nap anymore.
He doesn't want to sleep at night anymore.
Doesn't want to sleep at night anymore.
It's 10 p.m. He's wide awake up there.
Yep. Super, super fun. At least with Aspen, she's old enough. She'll be 8 in a couple months. That like, if like we're home with her, if both of us want to nap, like we know she's not going to light a fire. She's not going to go outside. She's not going to like do anything idiotic. Bennett, however, good Lord.
He's got to be supervised at all times. He's ridiculous. We can't let him play in his locked bedroom by himself sometimes because
he just rips his closet apart, or he pulls the curtains down, or like he found a marker and drew all over the carpet. The
carpet, the walls, his pillow, his sheets, marker. Everywhere.
Audrey bought 3 eyeshadow palettes. I'm ashamed to admit I don't remember. That's the sign of a good shopping trip, though. That happens to me all the time. I can't even remember what I actually place an order half the time because I window shop so much, like just fill my carts and then just close the window out, that I never really remember what I've actually bought. It's been nothing lately except stuff for the kids. My husband is adopted and his birth sister found him today, so that was exciting news. Wow. Does he feel okay about that? I'm guessing so. If it was exciting news in your house, I guess you weren't like, woohoo, and he's like, oh, no. Sorry. I got in touch with my birth brother, 2 years ago?
A couple years back, yeah.
A couple years back. We never met in person. We're now Facebook friends, but it was time. It was interesting. And I was right. Don't miss people, but I miss some kind of normalcy. That's the thing. I think I miss the option to people, if that makes sense. I used to have fun with it until I got intimidated. Oh, eyeshadow. Gotcha. Ah! Yes, Emily, I don't mind being alone, but I miss looking out at the park and seeing all the people doing shit. Yeah, it's kind of weird. When we walk our dog or whatever, and there's 4 cars pass us on the street, it's eerie.
I walked her to the park the other day, and they had caution tape around the playground equipment because I don't want anybody on it.
Yeah, they've closed all city parks and all that kind of stuff, and we're not allowed to use any of the equipment. And apparently our waterfront has workout equipment too, which neither one of us was privy to because working out. But yeah, they've cordoned off all of that as well. We lost my grandpa today to it. Oh my God, Chris, I'm so sorry. And it's possible my aunts and uncles were exposed. My mom was very highly likely exposed earlier this week as well. God. Which means me and everyone here has been too. Oh my God. Oh, Chris, that's awful. So I'm into pure distraction mode, so thank you. Well, maybe I will do that live from the bathtub. That would be very distracting.
That's quite the distraction for you.
Oh, I'm so
Find
sorry.
us on our Pornhub live channel.
See, our OnlyFans. Bo got in serious trouble 2 days ago.
Audra, what did Bo do?
Did he steal food again? I remember when he stole your tacos, and I was like, oh, you're going to be a carpet, my friend. I was about to say something. Yeah, my mom. I need to call her tomorrow. I haven't called her in 2 days, but a few days ago, she's like, I just needed to get out of the house. So I went and I got pizza, and then I couldn't get my key out of the ignition. So this lovely gentleman in the parking lot helped me. There's so much to unpack in that one little statement. And then the next day she called me and told me that she has a cold. perhaps it's not a cold if you've been out gallivanting. And her logic was she hasn't traveled anywhere, so she can't catch this. Yeah.
Because nobody in Canada has it, so.
Yeah. As far as I know, she's doing fine. She called yesterday and spoke with the kids, and she wasn't sick, like any sicker than she had been, but she's 88 and you can't tell her anything. Major birth control vibes with this combo if I ever did want kids. I mean, they're cute, and Bennett is very adorable, but he'll also like burn the motherfucker down, if you know what I mean.
There's an age between the age of 2 and like 3.5 where you want to throw them out of the house every waking second. They're just little tiny tornadoes running around. After they hit that 3.5 mark, they actually start listening and understanding what you're telling them. They start doing
Bennett's
what
just
you
still
say.
in like scream mode, like anything that displeases him. Like I gave him the wrong cracker because it was broken in half, and he was very upset about that. So that's what I'm dealing with. Super fun. Well, we are dealing with super fun. Same, Kara. That's what happened between exhaustion and stress and Barrie. Just hit the button and moved on. You know, sometimes that's what it takes, right? Sometimes.
Ben's talking.
I know. Oh, and Chris, yes. Well, I'm like pseudo-adopted. I'm adopted by my biological grandparents. So it's not like I know who my bio mom is. I've never met my bio dad. My bio mom and I haven't spoken to each other in several years, but I don't have any ill feelings there. My bio dad actually lives in the same city as us, which is kind of a crazy little coincidence because he was military and posted all throughout Canada. And I didn't grow up here, but I only found that, I think I told this story at one point, but his wife reached out to me several years ago, like 2012. And we just started emailing back and forth. And that's how I found out that they live in Barrie. I was like, that's a small world.
Okay.
Bennett, honey, what are you doing right now?
I'm jumping on the blue thing.
You're jumping on the blue thing?
Yeah.
Bennett, my dude, no jumping, please. It's time to go to bed. Let's go to Dreamland.
He's asking if the library is closed.
Honey, in Dreamland, the library is always open. We can do anything in Dreamland, remember?
I'm going to strangle him. He's asking Aspen.
Honey, leave your sister alone. The library in town is closed, but the library in Dreamland is wide open and waiting for you. So you got to lie down, close your eyes, and go to sleep. And then you'll be in Dreamland. Nope, it's wide open, honey. If you know it's closed, why are you asking me? Sweetheart, it's time to go to bed. I want to see you in Dreamland, honey, but you got to get there, okay? What? Something about an orange?
Ask if the orange light's on.
His sister's going to freak out. I'm so sorry. He didn't come to watch us parent, or not parent.
Drinking wine and talking by walkie-talkie to our children.
He's quiet. Which means he's doing something he shouldn't be. But anyways, let's catch up on the comments.
Okay.
Can't get enough naked women. Yeah, I figured that would bring special appeal. Hi, Teresa. Who, Teresa? Sorry, I'm missing a whole whack of stuff. Sorry.
Right now.
So Bo ate my food. I sent him to the patio for 45 minutes. I bet he just sat at the door and stared at you. I'm sorry. It's not Teresa's dad, is it? I didn't see her come in.
Neon Raccoon Beauty.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't see her in here. I'm so glad. Luna does she's She's not stealthy. Like if she wants to steal something off the table, she like creeps and like makes direct eye contact with me and creeps. And I'm like, don't do it. And then she wanders away. But I'm glad she's not a plate stealer. Bo got a timeout.
What did we find out what Bo did?
He ate food.
Oh, he ate food.
Yeah. He's a taco stealer. Tuesday, the U.S. was at 50,000 or 53,000 cases. Here we sit today over 100. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
What's wrong with people over 60? And well, they think they're impervious, I think is what it all is. But
No, it's fake news.
we always end up talking politics in here, and I don't really want to get into it because I just don't. But like, the fuck is wrong with your president? Is he okay? Like, has anybody checked on him? Has he been able to get his meds? Like, what in the actual hell is going on in that man's head? Craziness. He's a tiny screamo band in a toddler body. That's pretty much it. It's very angsty. If Opalescent Beauty tweets me one more time again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so far behind. I'm thinking of a what's in my cart video. Yeah, I told Audra I was going to steal her idea as well. I might just like go through my loves list or something, except I don't have good audio anymore. I'm stuck with this shitty mic, which the last time I did like a voiceover, it didn't work out well, but I'll see. Maybe I can figure out some other way of doing it.
I'll do the voiceover for her. You write the script.
No. Well, it's because I normally bring up my screen. Get into bed.
Christ almighty, dude.
Sorry, he's like, and poor Aspen is trying to sleep. Parenting is fun, isn't it? It's something. The most rewarding thing ever, but holy crap, how do we not eat our young? I don't understand. Like, honestly, I think if it was just Barrie and I in lockdown, I'd be like, let this thing ride. It can go as long as it wants. I like to get my kids back to their normal routines as well. And poor Aspen tonight was like, I miss my friends, Mommy. And she's like, and you know what? Like, you always hate something, and then when you don't have it, you love it. Like, I didn't like school, but now I really miss it, and I love school. I'm like, oh, honey, I don't think you're going to go back till September, but I love you so much. Try the gloss. I've never used such a fantastic gloss. Oh, from that, what are they called? Opalescence, right? I'm dreaming of that yellow blush to eyeshadow flow look. Emily, you're so cute too. I liked your most recent picture that you posted too. I have not worn any sort of colorful makeup in ages. Like, I don't have any sort of eyeshadow on right now or anything like that.
Now's the time to go wild, though. Now's the time to, like,
I know, but
explore colors and go crazy. Like, turn yourself into an owl and walk around the house like it all day. Who cares? Nobody's going to care.
I know, but I don't know what it is. I just come down here and I'm just like,
Don't do it for him.
Oh, hey, Kara, Jean. I haven't checked in with Kara in so long. Hope you're doing okay. Ned snatches breath. I'm so far behind. Chris, I'm eating Cheetos. Please don't ruin them. Hey, Bethany. If we only knew. A lot. If he only knew. No, Bo did not stare in at me because I shut the blinds. Oh,
Audra.
Audra, you're savage. I love it. Do you know in Men in Black when the copier actually has tiny aliens inside of it making it work? That's how I imagine Trump's head is. Except when none of them are communicating at all. You know what? I like that depiction. I think that very well may be my next mental image of him. Oh my God. I can't with Bennett. I can't. I love him so much, but oh my gosh.
He's been on our ass since 7 a.m.
Oh,
like nonstop.
I haven't seen Mascara Cake's husband's voiceover. I'm going to have to look that one up. Hey, Danica. Can I mail my kid to you, please? One of them. Just take one of them. It doesn't matter.
We'll wipe them down with wipes first. We'll boil them first so they don't give you the flu.
Kara Jean. Say, I have better Cheetos than Chris. They're the best Cheetos. I own all the Cheetos. And these Cheetos, amazing thing, these Cheetos. I don't have children, but I have geriatric parents that are a lot like kiddos. Yeah, I've got one of those too.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
That was yucky.
Also, I has to go stop sniffing Cheeto dust. Carrie has with voiceover so great. I'm gonna have to look at that. It's the time to play. I know. Mailing cards to friends. I know Danica, her son, sent a little postcard to my daughter the other day, and that really made Aspen's night. She loved that. And when I must leave the house, I'm dropping silly care packages on a porch or two. Oh, Bethany, that's so sweet. I love that. A special trip to the post office. Although, you know, there's going to be like some jerk out there that leaves like a mail bomb or something on somebody's. Like, what are these people doing licking shit at grocery store? What is that?
That chick that coughed on the
Yeah.
thing was charged with 4 charges today. I don't know what charges yet.
I hope one of them was friggin' terrorism.
Yeah.
She's a domestic terrorist. Sorry. Maybe that too. Did I did a special trip? Oh shit! We didn't get that stuff for my client. We had to mail it out today. Damn it! You said you'd go into the office, and then I forgot to remind you, and you didn't go.
She can pick it up.
No, she cannot pick it up. We don't have anybody coming to the office. Sorry. But all the orange ones. How about tomorrow? Pete and I will come ring your bell. And we'll go to road. Oh, Danica, that'd be so sweet. But only if you feel comfortable doing that. Like, honestly, only if you feel comfortable. I will Lysol our doorbell. I can't believe that this is our world now. I just can't believe it to him. Mail him to Auntie Ashley. I will do that. I will send him right. He loves you, Ash. He loves you so much. It's the doldrums. A lot of excitement for buying makeup comes from going into the store. The community feeling. Right now, there's not that feeling. Boil them. Of course I trust you with my kids. Of course I do. You're amazing with them. You and Ashley. She's on here too. Oh. Danica makes every night ever for everyone ever. Danica's the best.
Yeah.
Toronto man was charged tonight with what? Was he doing stupid shit too? I don't know. There's some grocery store in Toronto that totally got blasted by the Ontario Premier. They were selling the things of like what Lysol wipes or whatever, $30 a can.
You can't do that.
Yeah, no, he said it was disgusting and extortionate, and then of course the owner, it's some like fancy frou-frou, fucking, I guess our response to what's their fancy frou-frou down there? Is it Whole Foods? Is it? I don't know what their fancy frou-frou thing is down there. Anyways, yeah, the owner came on. He was like, I didn't know that the employees were doing that. Really, my dude? Really? I'm sure somebody has a picture of the friggin' direction.
Gonna find out on the floor now.
Danica. Well, at least he's lying down. We'll chat from the road. Thank you, Danica. We'll be home all day.
Can you see our children?
It doesn't autofocus.
Okay. Oh my goodness
We
gracious.
got to bring it back here.
It's still late.
Yeah, there he is. Right. You see his head moving. Once he like assumes the position, though, we know we're good. The liquors are beyond my understanding. Someone literally licked an orange lime subway car.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, an orange line. Wow, there's a lot of autocorrects in there. And I'm like, what the fuck's an orange lime? It sounds delicious. And like, also, like, you're taking on a lot of risk just licking stuff in general.
I'm going to look as your toilet bowl.
I'm not going to go into Walmart and lick shit all that's in there. Like, no, thank you. Top 2 Target trending searches are women's swimwear and hair dye. What? Swimwear? I don't know where you go in swimwear, but I get hair dye. And the gray's coming through in here. It's going to be a whole ass mess by the time this is all done. And Barry's going upstairs because Bennett is keeping his sister awake. Hey, Lizette. This licking shit is fucked. I agree. It's ridiculous. Anybody who does that, I hope they get like the book thrown at them because it's just so disgusting and so wasteful at a time where like people can't keep enough stock on the shelves. People are going around and ruining $35,000 worth of product. What? Like, what kind of sociopathic bullshit is that? Yeah, owners and managers blaming employees. Absolutely. Like, you really think that friggin' Chad working the front line was like, hey, you know what'd be really fun is just jacking the price out of this. I know I won't see a penny of it, but hey, man, why not? I think the hell not. I miss him already. He sleeps so cute. Yeah. Ashley, he's decided he doesn't sleep anymore. Super fun. He doesn't nap. He doesn't sleep. It's awesome. Love that for me. My pharmacy charged $20 for 12 rolls of toilet paper. Fuck off. Told her she was a bitch for taking advantage in this crisis, and I hope she gets charged. Good for you. Good for you. My friggin' pharmacy, I'm still fighting with them, but turns out that Barrie has a prescription for the same drug that I take. So there's a nice little workaround. And he has refills. He's got like, I don't know, like a year's worth of refills. So we're just going to share. Because my pharmacy still seems to think that it's the best option for me to go to the ER to get my prescription refilled for a drug I've been taking for almost 8 years. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. Anyways, and also my doctor just closed up shop. No fucking idea where she is. She just noped the hell out of there. There's no outgoing message that's been changed. There's no notice on the door except to say that it's closed until further notice, but there was no notice, no emails, no calls, nothing. Just gone. Let the minimum wage worker take the blame. What assholes? Absolutely. People on the beaches of Toronto need to stay the fuck home. Do not go to the beach to socialize. Can't believe all the people I saw out there today. I can only imagine. People are morons. Pamela's asking how the weight loss is going. I'm sitting at about 95 pounds gone right now. And I know that if I hadn't had the surgery and this happened, that I would be like, I wouldn't be panicking, like stockpiling toilet paper. I would be panic buying bags of chips and frozen pizzas. Guarantee it. But I've actually been doing a lot of like home cooking, and I've been really enjoying that. I have mastered my frittata technique now. It's just basically a glorified open omelet, but you know, hey man, it's damned good. So I'm enjoying that. I'm watching a lot of like cooking shows and stuff when I get the chance. That and goddamn House Hunters. House Hunters is fucking ruining my life. It's people drive me nuts. But it's interesting from like a divorce lawyer's perspective, just analyzing couples in their little world and how they deal with each other. Because I'm like, yeah, I don't think you should be buying a house with Sarah there, buddy, because she's not a good fit. I think I've just become very cynical in my old age. Oh, have a good night, Chris. Sorry, I'm so far behind. So far behind. Frittatas are a great thing. Well, I mean, they're a staple, right? So I'm very excited about it. But now we've run out of like frittata toppings, unless I just want like a cheese frittata, which, hey man, I'm not knocking it, but it's a little bland. And then we've ordered, like we've resubscribed to, is it Chef's Plate and HelloFresh? We thought we'd try both of them out. So I made some like vegetarian Beyond Meat Tex-Mex salad thing tonight, and it was fantastic. It was so good. And of course, Bennett wanted to help, right? So I bring him up on a chair beside me at the counter. And then dude keeps reaching in front of the cutting board for stuff. I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. Like literally, I'm going to kill you. You can't be here. And then he's turning the tap on and it's on hot. And then he's throwing the lime. Bennett, I love you, but go sit down, please. Oh. Ashley, yeah, a frittata is basically like an omelet, but it just doesn't get folded in. So it's like if you crack eggs into a pan, cook the egg for a bit, put your toppings on, stick it under the broiler, voila, frittata. Wife, I cough on produce at grocery stores. Husband, I like subway cars. Our budget, $5.6 million. I want a Craftsman. Well, I want a ranch. I was watching like a House Hunters International, and they were moving to Ecuador. I don't know what they did that allowed them to retire so fucking early and move to Ecuador, but whatever. Their budget was like $125,000, which fair enough. And apparently you can buy stuff for $125,000 in Ecuador. That wouldn't buy you like a trailer here in Barrie. He wanted to be right on the beach and she wanted to be nowhere near it. He wanted to be on the beach because he's afraid of the ocean and wanted to confront that fear. She didn't want to be anywhere near it, despite moving to fucking Ecuador because she's afraid of tsunamis. I know nothing about Ecuador. I don't know if tsunamis are an issue there, but like maybe have that conversation before you're sitting in a realtor's office. I don't know. Just a thought.
Hi, everybody. I'm back.
Oh, Emily, yeah. I have a feeling business is going to boom for you post-quarantine. It is on a number of fronts, and I'm already exhausted. Sorry, I'm eating Skittles, FYI. Like, this is my vitamin C for the day. And we have... So whoever asked me about my weight loss, here's how it's going tonight.
Yay, quarantine.
Literally, I'll eat one, and then I'll be sick to my stomach, but it'll be okay. I'm a mom, yeah. It's going to be like... People have been probably withholding access, so it's going to be trying to like negotiate to make up for that. It's going to be people have lost their jobs, and then they're going to be worried about like child support and spousal support. People are going to withhold child support, so then there's going to be arrears issues to negotiate. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. All of our court matters through until June have been adjourned, and then on June 1st, this still just makes me laugh. The court has decided we're just going to have everybody who was adjourned. Everybody's going to come to court on June 1st, and we're going to hammer out a schedule for like adjournments. So after being shut down for potentially 2 months or whatever, locked inside with no contact with other people, we're going to cram like 500 people into a courtroom. What could go wrong? It's super fun.
And with the quarantine and all, people are going to really solidify their marriage. Nobody will ever get on their partner's nerves. There will be no separations or divorces happening after that.
Well, we've actually added ourselves to a list of like referrals for firms that are working on urgent matters because there is going to be a spike in domestic violence, like, which is horrible. But Teresa, damn, I should have bought Skittles. Yeah, Barrie bought me like a gigantic bag. We also use them for like potty training rewards for Bennett. My mom buys those cheesecake bite things. They're praline and cream. Yeah.
Is praline a nut?
I'm pretty sure praline's a nut.
Okay.
I'm trying to find flour. I want to make a cake. A tres leches cake. I want to make it for you. Because we watched some cooking show together and it looked so fucking good. But also easy. I mean, not easy. There's a lot of steps in it. But you know what I mean? Like doable. But I can't find flour anywhere. And I am not skilled enough at baking. Maybe Emily, you can help me, but I am not skilled enough at baking to be able to convert regular flour recipe to using coconut flour. And I'm worried that it would just become a big soggy mess if I used coconut flour. So I don't know what to do.
It's funny how the world just decides, you know what, we're going to start baking.
We're going to stockpile toilet paper and flour.
Fucking weird and random.
Yeah, Emily, I didn't think about all the real bad parts of it. Yeah. Yeah, and even like I don't want to get too dark and deep, but like even our CAS is only going in once a week now to check emails and stuff. I'm sure they must have some sort of on-call system, but I don't think that this was ever part of the contingency plan. I'm going to come watch. What was that? Oh, fuck. I hate that this scroll thing. I'm going to come watch that shit show with popcorn. Oh my God. Yeah, first day back is going to be freaking nightmare.
You guys need a clerk to help you out.
Teresa couldn't find flour either. We need to designate one person from our office to go with all of our calendars. I finally found flour after a long time. Why the hell are people stockpiling flour?
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand the fucking toilet paper stockpiling. I don't understand it.
Teresa found ice cream. Kawartha Dairy. Kawartha Dairy cotton candy is my like ride or die. Except it kills my stomach, so it's literally the die part of it. I think I was telling this last time I was live. We had ice cream at Dairy Queen, and I was like in the fetal position because it hurt so much. Yay, chocolate and wine.
One bite.
No, you don't want to just use coconut flour. That's one of the flours you need to blend with other flour. Yeah, I figured it was too fussy. Like, what about like almond flour? Maybe I should be asking you for your like Ask Emily cooking stuff. I don't know the name of the series. I just don't know how to use other flour. I barely know how to use regular flour. And then I found like quick mix flour, and I was like, well, that sounds like it would be easier, but it's for like gravies. So I'm pretty sure it's not what I need. So I was like, yeah, but it's too good to be true. Raspberry ice cream. Yeah. I think I could probably do like sherbet.
Uh-huh.
Sorbet. Are they the same thing? I don't know. Maybe. We have some sugar, but not a lot. No. I made cookies the other day. I made like 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies with no flour, and they were good, eh?
Yeah, they were very
They were really good.
Danica, what kind of produce does the Italian bakery have?
Don't discover baking now. I've never made sourdough. You need a starter for that, right? I don't know. Somebody offered to give me a starter once, and I was like, yeah, that sounds
Dude,
like
you
too
have
much
to
work.
like feed sourdough.
Yeah, like there's things in the kitchen. Like now that I'm obsessed with cooking shows, of course, I'm like, let's buy a new frying pan. But we can't because broke as fuck right now. But like, I'd love to have like a cast iron pan, except that takes more work to wash than I do. Like, I don't understand how to do it. And I needed like a full instruction manual on how to keep this stupid pan alive. And no. If I want fried chicken, I'll just order it. If you only have almond and coconut, I don't know if it'd be a great mix. Yeah, I don't have either of them, but that's all I can find at the grocery store online. I haven't even been to the actual grocery store. Okay, you gotta stop that, hun. You're banging your knee up and down against my leg.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm in Hamilton, but my local grocery stock's Kawarthas, and I always stop there on the way to Algonquin. We've got one with a drive-through right by our place. You lived in Hamilton for a little bit, didn't you?
I did.
Mm-hmm. I haven't been to the Italian bakery in ages. Remember the year I was pregnant, I bought Barrie like this gigantic tiramisu from there, and then we all got the stomach flu. And I think we threw out like 3/4 of that cake. Yeah, it was like $45 for the tiramisu. I'm currently eating homemade peanut butter cookies and drinking wine. Good job, Ash. That's how you do it. Cast iron is actually easy. Okay, Emily, like when this is all over, I'm coming to New York, and you can teach me how to cook, please, and how to take care of cast iron.
New York field trip.
I wanted to. Like, I was literally in the back of my mind to go in April. I was like, I really wanted to do it, even just for a weekend, see who I could see and be done with it. But here we are. I'm in the beaches in Toronto.
Everybody's Canadian.
Remind me to add that to it. Yes. I'm so excited for your cooking videos. I got to go through. I've been sucked into watching these cooking shows and fucking House Hunters. And like the lottery winners' homes. My dream lottery, basically it's the exact same thing, just a bigger budget, and then they still end up buying stupid shit anyways. But I just haven't been watching a lot of YouTube content lately. I filmed a video last night. I finally filmed one. I've edited half of it today, and I just can't get motivated to do it. I don't know what it is. Like, I want to put it up. I have ideas of other videos, and then I come down here to get ready, and I'm like the other day I put makeup on at fucking 9 o'clock at night to film, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to pump out 2 videos, and then I've got 2 on lock, and we're good. And then I didn't film anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yeah, who is Canadian in here? I am. What? Something looks bomb. What looks bomb? Those eggs with the cream you made. Oh my God, they look bomb. Yeah. Except for the runny egg part, but we had that conversation. Those marshmallows still on your timeline? They look really good. Yeah, I can't imagine trying to fry an egg on a cast iron. The show that I watched that taught me about frittatas said stay away from it for sure because it has too many little edges and stuff. Once you get used to cleaning them, it's pretty easy. Okay. Yeah, like I want a stand mixer and all sorts of stuff now. I'm like, I don't even know what a Dutch oven is, but I feel like we need one. It's like, no more obsessions, please. No more. They're very expensive. Except that you'll eat well.
Oh, he found cat pillow.
Oh, you had a trip planned to New York and Salem. Oh, I know. I've got to flight booked for LA and Vegas in June, and it's not looking good. Haven't heard anything about it, but it's not looking good.
That'll suck if that trip's planned or canceled.
Calories don't count if you're tipsy. Okay, well. Ashley, you're the one with the banging body, so if that's what you say, I'm down for that. I'll follow that. Audra, I wanted to go to New York for my 40th. And then I got nervous about trying to actually meet with some YouTube folks. And was
Audra,
like,
that's 13 years from now. You can't plan that far ahead.
I totally get you. Like I say I want to come and meet all these people, but I would be a mess before that. And I would be like checking my, this. I'd be checking my phone being like, who canceled? Because I'm terrible in social situations. Oh, Kara, you've been on fun too.
It's been rough on everybody.
No, thanks. I'm good. They're so rich.
I wish I was.
Yeah, I wish you were too. China should be charged for this? I don't know that I agree with that. Dutch ovens are amazing. I don't even know what they do. What do you cook in a Dutch oven? It just sounds like something that a grown-up should have. I don't know. Yeah, we hadn't booked any of our hotels in LA or anything yet, so I'm glad that we don't have to worry about that. But I really think that, or I really hope that when they give us a credit, that it's for like a year from when it was booked for, not from when it was booked on. Because I think they did that to Britt. She booked back in like January, and they said you have until January to use this credit. But I booked in like November, something like that, October, November. So I don't want to be like, you've got 6 months. Bye. Because I'm going to have to work my ass off before I can take a week off of work. It's just, yeah, I've got like this gigantic printer sitting on my table now, and I'm trying to do some work from home, but I've had a few clients ask to close up their files because they need the retainer funds back, and I totally understand that. And a lot of people like just don't want to like have me do work for them right now because I charge an hourly rate, and I totally get that as well. It's really hard. Emily says Dutch oven over cast iron skillet as a first purchase.
What the hell's a Dutch oven though?
I know, I've asked that.
I know the name.
Down below. Jay, is it Fromer? Lost 60 pounds. That's amazing.
Oh.
I can't watch cooking shows. They make me hungry. Well, most of the stuff that they end up cooking, I'm just like, I'm a really picky eater. So most of it, I'm like, these mushrooms. No, thank you. So I'm usually pretty good at that. I've kind of lined up our PVR for like, just like I've read the program description. So the ones that sound like something I'd actually want to make, I'm pressing record on that. I'm this awkward person. I like your hat. Me, thanks. I like yours too. They weren't wearing a hat. I do that all the time. And it's like, somebody says thank you, and you're like, you're welcome, thank you too. Or like, have Merry Christmas or something. And just like stupid things.
My life.
Nice to know. Oh, mushrooms are for Satan. Oh, okay, we can totally hang.
I hate mushrooms.
I hate mushrooms. I just can't. And even, like when people are like, oh, but it's just little pieces. I'm like, no, but you can still taste it. You can still taste it. What was that? It was an article or a video or something I watched. I'm trying to, maybe it was on Twitter. It doesn't matter. Anyways, I think it was on Twitter.
Good story.
Yeah, this is a fantastic story. A couple. So it was her birthday, sure. And she hates mushrooms. Let it be known. Hates mushrooms. Not a surprise. Doesn't even want to pick them out. Just hates them. So her fiance, boyfriend, one of the two, makes her a special birthday meal. Fucking mushrooms in it. But he chopped them up really, really tiny small. And then she broke up with him. And he's like, am I the asshole? Yeah, it must have been a Reddit thing posted on Twitter being like, am I the asshole? I'm like, you're 100% the asshole. 1 meal out of 365 nights of meals, and you can't forgo your own selfish, narcissistic bullshit? What the fuck is wrong with you? Hot down here. But I also keep like, no, that's a cardigan. Open front. No, that's not going to work. That's
yes.
a button up. No friggin'. T-shirt. t-shirts. All right.
Do you notice she's got like multiple shirts down here?
Yeah.
Like her mini closet down
I know. Because I do
The
this
pile
all the
beside her
time.
chair.
How far up am I? There we go. Okay. I don't have bronze. So.
Oh, Daddy's gonna see some boobies.
Yeah, they're super sweaty. You don't want this.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's glorious. That feels so much better. I'm so hot.
Yes, you are.
Mushroom flavor infects everything it walks past. When you're, yes, you want your food to taste like moldy dirt, mush it up. Oh,
See,
I hate mushrooms.
That's why I
cannot.
can't eat pickles.
Oh, pickles are amazing. Oh,
They just invade
so
every
much
other
better.
flavor. Hamburger.
I hate this story. So it wasn't me just making this up. I thought so. Yeah, like the mushroom thing. Oh my god. I met two of my dearest friends 10 years ago after only knowing each other online. We were all working on an event. We were all still so. I know. I love that story. I think that's amazing. Okay, what is it? Somebody said something about buying Dutch ovens. Okay, are basically just big pots with lids made of enamel or cast iron. Don't think you have to buy the.
Le Creuset. Fancy
Sure.
dinner.
Just buy one that's heavy. All right. Thank you, Emily.
I mean, a Le Creuset because we used to ship their stuff.
The Wharf has the best shopping. My favorite store is called. Okay, I don't know where that is. All this food talk make me hungry. I'm reheating Indian. Oh, see, now that's a brand of food. A category of food.
What?
Indian food.
Sure.
I can't. I've only had 3 sips of wine. I have not met any Indian food yet that I have enjoyed. Speaking of only, I know. I don't know if I can leave this one up, but I didn't show any nips or anything, so I think we're okay.
Not yet.
Are people? Oh yeah, this top. Where is this top from? Is this Susie Shear? Can you read it?
Yeah, Susie, sure.
Susie Shear. But they've made the ridiculous decision to stop selling plus size. They have extended sizes, which only go up to XXL.
Extended sizes.
They used to have all the way up to 3X. They're Canadian. I don't know if they have any stores down in the States or not, but they had good prices and everything and always had sales and stuff, but they got rid of all their plus size stuff. I can fit their XXL barely, like another 10 pounds and I'll be good. But it still makes me mad that they would remove their plus size category. Fuckers. Somebody asked if people are listening and staying home in Barrie. I haven't traveled around to the parks or anything. I haven't been outside of the house aside from taking the dog for a walk since last Thursday. You've been more out and about.
I've been out. I've gotten some supplies. I've done the foraging for supplies, but stores are still pretty packed, Walmart and stuff, but that's because people are getting groceries and stuff still. I find there's less cars on the road.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
At the very least.
But like I haven't gone down to the waterfront to see if people are like congregating there or not. Our weather hasn't been great though. It snowed the other day and I was like, I give up. Jesus, take the wheel. I'm done. It's been nice. I think it's going to be 10 degrees tomorrow.
Nice.
I think.
Let's go to the park. Let's go hang out with some friends.
It's going to be everybody's idea. Danica loves mushrooms and my family used to forage for them. I'm a pro, but I get it. It's like olives. I love them, but I know why people hate. Yeah, I get why people don't like olives. Pickle juice.
Oh, so
Chicken
yucky.
tikka masala is the best.
See, I like Indian food. I like more exotic flavors. I'm more of a flavorful guy.
See, I think I need to like have somebody have that, and then I take one bite. Like I would never go first. No, you know, it's a high risk maneuver if you don't know if you're gonna like it. I don't know. And some of the aesthetics, I don't like of curries and stuff. I don't really enjoy, but that's okay. You can fry chicken, bake bread, make soups, stews, and braise in a Dutch oven. Oh, that sounds interesting.
Do not talk my wife into wanting a Dutch oven, please.
I want a Dutch oven.
We can't afford a Dutch oven.
Well,
right
we're
now.
not going to buy one right now. Not right now. We put it on the list.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who wants a new duvet, even though we have a perfectly good duvet.
I don't want a new duvet. I want to throw the duvet in the garbage and replace
I
it with a
walked
one
into
piece.
the bedroom the other day and I'm like,
duvet.
there's a ghost in here because he's wearing the duvet like a ghost costume. I'm like, can you explain, please, what you're doing at 3 o'clock in the afternoon wearing a fucking duvet like a KKK member? He's trying to fix it because like the duvet had shifted down in the
Oh,
cover, but
the
I just
kids-
walk in and he's like starfishing in the middle of the freaking bedroom.
The kids play with our blankets, they're like on our bed, and they hide underneath it. So like the actual duvet part goes to the very, very bottom, and it's nothing but sheet up at the top. So I gotta like pick it up from the bottom and hold it up and fucking fold it back down. Fucking hate duvets. I hate them.
I just like the weight of them.
Yeah, well, let's attach some 5 pound weights to a regular sheet. We're good.
I would love a weighted blanket. Add that to my list too. If you have stomach issues, stay away from Indian. Maybe I should. What are you doing? What was that?
Adding it to your list.
Oh, thank you.
It's a very long list. I had to unscroll it. You're lucky. You're fucking cute. Let me tell you.
Who said cute? I'm adorable.
You're adorable like I've never seen before. You're so adorable. She's totes adorbs.
I can't remember if I actually drank out of that glass.
Have you
Oh,
had
dear.
a sip of that yet?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
You're allowed to be out, but not supposed to socialize. Yeah, like we're not on full lockdown or anything like that. We are allowed out, but it's like that 6 feet rule or whatever. So if Danica and I wanted to go for a walk together, we'd have to like walk on separate sides of the road or something. But it's
What the hell is Bennett doing?
oh my god, he's still awake.
He's in his drawers again.
We moved his big dresser back into his bedroom. It was in our room. And so he's decided to reorganize his drawers. So many brands have done that with their plus size ranges. Makes me so angry. I know it makes absolutely no sense because like there's not that many options to begin with. And certainly there aren't that many options that are like, you know, like fashionable and like materials that you actually want to wear. And for them to just like not even make a statement about it, but just phase it out. Why? It's such a dumb decision because they're like, at least speaking for myself, like I'm willing to pay for clothes that are fashionable. And I'm not alone. Like if the average size is what, 12? That means that more than half of the population is oversized 12. Why aren't you catering to them? Makes no sense.
If anybody wants a toddler, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
we got a big box that the printer came in. I can throw him in it and tape him up. I'll throw a jar of food in there, like fucking Skittles. And an empty jar for him to piss into, or like a couple of extra diapers, and I will mail him to
piss
you.
in connection with our son. Our son doesn't piss, he pees.
Where the hell is he now?
Hey Pam, how are you doing? I assume that you're not going into the office, but how are you doing? Pam's another lawyer in town, and she's amazing.
Mary Boone.
People on Facebook that just came back from Florida, my neighbor saw them out shopping and she reported them. I'm so proud. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, I mean, those are the people. Like we had a province-wide emergency alert go out today to like our phones and radio and all that kind of stuff saying, if you're coming back, stay inside. Don't go to the store. Don't get supplies. Don't go see your friends. Just stay inside. The rest of us aren't quarantined in that sense, but like, come on.
We've got an external little bunkhouse. We live in a townhouse complex. And I noticed today they got a sign up warning people that if you're like quarantining, don't go in there. It's for like garbage and recycling. Don't go in there.
Because yeah, a common space, right?
Yeah.
Emily says that chicken tikka masala is a good, safe try for Indian food. Okay, good to know. One of these days I will try it. Downtown Toronto is empty. Yeah, it's so weird.
Where the hell did he go?
Weighted blanket. I definitely want a weighted blanket. I don't know what a good weight is. Like they come in like 15 pounds, 25 pounds. Like I don't want to be crushed, but
185 is a good weight.
I like 185.
Yeah, I'll just lay on you
I like that.
and I'll be a weighted blanket. I'm not very warm.
No, you're bony.
Bony bum.
I also love gobi. Is that how you say it? Any Indian dish with spinach. We had spinach pasta yesterday that I made. What was it? It was spinach and cauliflower pasta.
I'm gonna see if our son is alive up there.
I know I had when I was walking Luna, I had to pass somebody and I was like, how long do I have to hold my breath for? Just knowing that they had just walked towards me. Like it's so stressful. I haven't been into a store since March 4th. Yeah, because I was away until March 8th. I came back. And then they hadn't issued the, like, you have to quarantine, like, self-isolate for 2 weeks or anything at that time. So I was going into the office and going about normal life. But I'm so grateful we got back when we did. Pam, how was your journey back? Because you came back later. And where in Mexico were you? I used to think I enjoyed being a homebody, but now I'm questioning that. Oh my God. I knew, like, I love being at home, but I know it's hard to always be at home. I was on bed rest for many a week, and it's not nearly as decadent as it sounds. Like, lying in bed watching TV all day gets old really fast. I breezed through like all 10 seasons of Friends in like 2 months, maybe. Not healthy. I love Ashley still volunteering to take him. He's still losing his mind. It's 11 o'clock at night. His sister's dead asleep, and he's just losing his mind. Yeah, you're still in your 14 days. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so obviously you're not going in. Huatulco? I don't know how to say it. And Danica's speaking in tongues. I've heard of samosas. I know samosas are. I don't know what the other two are. Culture is so fat phobic. I hate that shit. It makes me sick. Oh, it really, truly is. Despite the fact that like roughly 50% of the population is plus sized, still deemed lazy or gross or something. And it's ridiculous. On the Pacific coast. Okay, I was over on that side too, but I was right on the Sea of Cortez where we were. We were on the Baja Peninsula, but on the eastern side of it. I am not a wine drinker. Oh, I don't know how people drink that all the time. Fashion industry can eat a dick. Tell me about it. That's why I've been posting these bra pictures, because I'm just so excited to finally have like nice bras that actually fit my chest.
Come here.
Hi, Luna. Oh, I said her name. Sorry.
It's just blocking my way.
Oh my gosh. Pam was diving with whale sharks. I forgot that you're a diver. Or maybe I'm making up that I even knew you were a diver. I think I did though. That's amazing. I've never even snorkeled. I actually post them. I'm fucking loving them. You just like my tatas. I'm kidding. I know. Well, I did. I just like had a stroke there. I couldn't talk. I've only had to block one person so far, but it was a little much in the DMs. And then sent me a picture of him with his kid. He's like, "Here's my youngest." I'm like, "No, we're not even friends. You just keep talking about my boobs, my dear." No. So I blocked him.
Good girl.
Oh, people don't realize Marilyn Monroe was a size 12 to 14, right? Like, we need that ideal back, please. Not the, like, size 0 thing. Barefoot Pink or Red Moscato is the only wine I drink. I'm not a wine person either. Yeah, if it's, like, usually if it's pink, I'm okay. Or has, like, a very high sugar content, then I can deal with it. But, like...
Wine's gross. It's yucky.
We hosted a little, like, get-together a month and a half ago for your birthday, right?
Birthday.
Yeah, mid-February. And people brought wine for us because that's, I guess, what civilized people do.
That's what growing ups do.
And I really appreciate the sentiment, but like, it's a Cab Sauv, so it's strong as fuck. I should probably be eating a steak to help like temper it down a little, but nope.
Nope.
Skittles.
If you want some help with that, Daddy here can help.
Mm-hmm. Duly noted. We all appreciate the tatas. We're in Aspen today, even. She's like, Mommy has the best boobies in the house because they're the biggest. They're the biggest in the world.
My argument was I had the best because mine are the hairiest. And then
hair does not make the boob.
And somebody came along and said, Luna has the best because she has the most.
So how's your quarantine going? This is what we devolved to. Even Bennett poked me in the chest today and he's like, "Is that your big boobie, Mommy?" Oh my God, this is all I'm known for. This is my legacy.
He's known for his big bird.
Ashley, bring the tequila.
Oh my god.
I know. We ran out of vodka today, hence I'm drinking wine.
Oh my god,
We
we
have-
gotta get more vodka.
We have grenadine and blue curacao. And I'm like, I don't know what to do with either of these things, and I don't remember buying them. So how old are they? We don't have anything. Might I suggest some Vino Verde? Pop that sucker in the fridge in the summer, and fuck yeah, it's good. I'm gonna have to try.
Is that green wine?
I'm gonna have to try it.
What is that?
Hourglass shape. Thanks, Pam. Side eye. Was it me? Was I doing side eye? Probably. I'm enjoying this conversation so much, but I'm falling asleep. Have a good night, Kara.
Night, Kara.
You just have to have it chilled, or if I'm going to drink it down. Yeah, well, I think red wine chilled would probably be really gross, but let's be honest, it's kind of gross anyways. It's just, this one in particular is just a little heavy. Tastes okay,
Strong
but
stuff.
it's a little heavy. Oh, Laguna Azul. Anything with Azul in the name, and I'm like, it's got to be beautiful.
Is it blue or yellow?
Blue.
Blue.
That's Aspen and I have been using Duolingo. We're learning Spanish.
I've been watching Dora, and I've been learning Spanish too. That's how I knew Azul was a color.
El Nino. We found on Duolingo they have like little stories that they read to us in Spanish.
Yeah.
And I mean, they're like really short, but it's really cute. And she and I can figure it out what they're talking about.
That's good. I
That's
like
cool.
Duolingo.
We're very proud of ourselves. I did get into like the Italian for a little while, about a year or so ago, and then gave up on it. But let's stick with the Spanish for a bit.
Might as
I
well.
like it.
If we end up going to LA, we might need a translator, so you'll learn by then, right?
Audrey, yeah, our boosters are considered essential as well. It kind of makes sense, though. I think it was Ashley posted the thing on Facebook for people who are alcoholic to detox without any sort of medical assistance. That shit could be not only hard, but like potentially life-threatening. Our pot stores are considered essential as well. That one I'm not quite so sure on, because if you have like a medical license, you can get it from pharmacy, I believe.
Dispensaries.
I don't know.
Yeah, considering they were
But it
illegal
also has-
until 4 months ago.
It also has lineups into the parking lot, apparently. So, I mean, the government's got to find money somewhere. It makes sense. Vino Verde, if I'm saying that right, is usually light and fresh and very cheap. Perfect. Oh, it's Portuguese. Portuguese wine is pretty cheap at the LFC. Perfect. Good to know. I drank cold red wine before. I don't love red wine or room temp drinks, so no regrets. There you go. Blue Lagoon, vodka, lime juice, blue curacao.
What is the flavor of blue curacao? Because I don't know if I've ever actually had it.
I had it when I was in Mexico. It was pretty good. But it was also like mixed with Sprite and stuff like that. You have to get vodka. It's the only alcohol that I really drank.
Yeah.
Not just detox, also medical. Also added seltzer to red wine for sparkling wine. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that tonight, but we don't have anything remotely unless I want to put like Diet Coke in there.
Just add some Eno to it.
I legit have maybe one drink a month. Yeah, I never used to really drink, but welcome to the new reality. Here we are. Overload the medical system more than it already is, too. Yeah, well, that's why I refuse to go to the ER for a prescription refill. It makes no sense. And the pharmacist is like, you'll be in and out. I'm glad you think so there, Sally. I think I'm going to be there for like 6 days waiting for somebody to give me a prescription. And lots of apps. Yeah, I actually looked at it. I sound alcoholic saying this. But yeah, they've made that rule here that stores can deliver alcohol. I don't know how they're like.
We gotta check ID, I guess.
Yeah, like how, because it's supposed to be no contact. So a lot of them are just like leaving stuff at the door. But how do you check to ensure that it's.
If it's alcohol, they must have to. Slide your ID through the mail, so would you?
Yeah, I don't know. Blue curacao coconut type flavor.
See, I'd probably like that.
I feel like blue curacao. I always feel like blue curacao is going to taste better than it does, though. Like it just because it looks pretty. So I just assume That
It
it's pretty
looks
on my tongue
blue.
too, but it's not.
It's not pretty on your
It's
tongue.
not pretty on my tongue. Just add a bit to make drinks sweeter and blue. Yeah, I think it's really just mainly for the color, to be honest. That was, what was it called? I can't remember, but they had a drink, and after like one pina colada, I was very friendly at the bar. And I'm like, hi, what are you drinking? It looks pretty. And everybody was very happy to tell me because they've been drinking it too. So that's how I discovered what a Miami Vice is. I had no idea.
What's Miami Vice?
Half pina colada, half strawberry daiquiri. 100% delicious.
That sounds really good.
I still love that my 7-year-old cut me off from margaritas. It's like, you go to the bar, mommy. I'm going with you, and you're not allowed to have any margaritas. Fine, Mom.
I'm gonna have 2, and you can hold one.
Pam asked, will Sephora deliver makeup? I believe so. They're offering free shipping right now. So, yeah. I just haven't ordered anything. Blue curacao is good with pineapple juice. Yeah, I think like that would be, and maybe with like Sprite or something. I feel like that would be a good mix. At least the LCBO are staying open. Yeah, I think they have reduced hours and they're closed certain days, but yeah, they're definitely open. I didn't get coconut out of the blue curacao. Yeah, I've never detected coconut in it, but it doesn't add a ton of flavor as far as I'm concerned, but it's pretty.
Our bottle's almost empty. I don't think I've had a single sip of what's in it, though.
I don't know why we even bought it.
I
don't remember. It's got to be like 3 years old.
It's blue. It's pretty. It'll taste really good.
It sounds like something I'd say. I tried bubbly and didn't love it. And I love flavored seltzer. Seltzer. I haven't tried the bubbly, but I was walking in some grocery store and saw a bunch of Clearly Canadians. Does that not take you back to like 1991? Clearly Canadian. So good. The blackberry one. So good. You should have bought some.
Yeah, you should have.
Yeah, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Sorry, baby.
My hubby is really happy about the LCBO staying open. Actually, I add edible sparkles to it, and it looks so pretty. You add edible sparkles to what? Well, frankly, you could add edible sparkles to anything. Our kids have discovered fairy crackers. It's not a real thing.
Sorry.
It's saltines with sprinkles on it. That's how I mom. That's how I mom.
You're doing a good job, honey.
Aspen will at least usually put some like honey on it first. So I'm like, well, it's anti-inflammatory, so that's good. But yeah, no, sprinkles and saltines.
Saltless. Saltines.
Yeah, somebody bought saltless saltines.
I didn't know there was such a thing. I just grabbed the only box.
Why is there such a thing? That is the bigger question. Why? They're terrible. But at any rate, I like Polar Brand the most. Yeah, Polar Brand vodka. We've had that one before. I think we need to get like one of those like Texas-sized Mickeys. We honestly don't drink a lot. It's just that when I do drink, I do it here.
I only drink before I go on live with you.
That's exactly it. Like I don't really drink any other time.
Liquid courage for daddy here.
We had a Soda Stream, but it didn't get stuff fizzy enough. See, Soda Stream is like you see commercials for it all over the place. But can you make diet sodas out of that? I don't know. I'm sure you can, but I don't know. 1 year in Mexico, all I drank was Laguna Azul, and my tongue was bright blue the entire week. Well, that sounds fantastic. Most liqueurs are for color, but be careful because the sugar is typically what gets you up with. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why usually when I do drink, it's like diet cranberry juice because I can't deal with all the sugar as I eat Skittles.
Hi, babe.
Gee, I wonder where Bennett gets his ants in his pants. Oh my God, Darren, you have to stream it more. What? Oh, we had a Soda Stream. Okay. I'm catching up. My friend has a Soda Stream, and we used it to get super duper bubbly. And we used to get it super duper bubbly. I've been seeing New York seltzer again. Totally forgot about Clearly Canadian. I know, right? But it like brings you right back. I guess it disappeared for a while, and they brought it back now, but I haven't tried it, so I don't know if it's still the same.
I'm not breaking the makeup, I promise.
Audra went to bartender school when she was in LA. Audra, we need one of those like old school draw my life kind of things from you. I demand it. I demand it.
Audra, we need to give you a list of tastes we like, and you can suggest drinks to us.
From when you knock something over, Pam says, if you break the makeup, she'll buy more.
I know.
Yeah, exactly. It's like fairy toast, but on friggin' saltine crackers. It's not clearly Canadians again. Oh, you have them down in the States? That's crazy. I didn't think that would happen.
I mean, they're clearly Canadian.
Clearly. And then I ran out of compressed air or whatever it was.
Yeah, it must be like a CO2 cartridge, right? Do you have to like rebuy the cartridges? Do they come with a shit ton of them?
If y'all want to do drinking on live stream again, we should do a new makeup nonsense bingo. I would love that because I cannot for the life of me figure out how you guys do it. I know it's probably super easy, but I can't figure out how to do it. Just the logistics of it. So I'd love to do it live. I keep meaning to do a new releases video because everybody loves them, but I just haven't, I don't know. I just haven't felt like it. I haven't felt like doing anything. We try ours. We never drink it fast enough for bottled to stay fizzy. Yeah, the only pop I drink is Diet Coke, so if it can't make anything remotely close to Diet Coke, I'm not overly interested. Oh, good. Audra can't figure out the makeup nonsense bingo either. Good. Ah,
What the fuck is a makeup nonsense bingo?
it's something that she does with Teresa. How did you and Teresa meet? I want to know that story too. Sparkles in the blue stuff is what I'm going to say.
I'm so confused. What is it though?
Oh, like they have like a little bingo card and then they randomly generate like an item, like a new product,
Okay.
and then fill in the bingo card. Someone will be like, basic ass bitch palette and like yet another color pop release or something like that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But they're both like lit as fuck doing it. It's probably pre-drink and then
Best way
drink
to be,
throughout.
for sure.
It's a fantastic series. I've always wanted to do it, but I'm like, I don't know how you set this up. I'm dumb. They have tons of they do have diet syrups. Okay. I don't know. And also if we're live, I can walk y'all through it. Yeah, perfect. Okay. I'm so far behind here. I went to bartender school too. What a great crowd tonight. I know. I love these chats.
Oh, Danica, holy crap.
Pam, what's a Christmas teeny?
What the hell's a Christmas teeny?
I have friends who thought they didn't like beer. Then I introduced them to coffee stouts. Yeah, see, I don't like beer, but I want to like beer. But I don't. But I want to.
I don't like beer, but I like to drink beer. I don't like the taste of it.
He complains bitterly every time you drink it. I'm like, why did you buy 24 of them, my friend?
When they're icy cold, they're just so refreshing. They're so refreshing. Beer, Caesars is all I drink. And apparently a tiny touch of red wine.
Well, the cartridges are $40.
Yeah.
Why do you write your $40 that way? Are you French? You're French. Sorry, I didn't mean that to sound so accusatory. Also, didn't mean it to be so judgmental. I apologize. I'll walk you all through it. Let's make a plan. Yes, let's do it. Yay. Danica and I just send each other like the stupidest friggin' like Instagram ads that we get. I have to send you the sleeves that I found. I sent them to Erin, but I forgot to send them to no. Where's mine? I just like randomly get these like clothing commercials or ads or whatever. Sorry. It's worth it. So these things, you're buying just the cuff. They're $20. They look like those things that people put on like fucking turkeys when they're about to cook them.
It looks like the Pixar lamp head.
The fuck is that?
You don't need to worry about toilet paper if you have these cuffs. These are like add-on additional cuffs. Why? Anyways, that's also the kind of thing that Danica and I send each other, and she gets like some really crazy ads too. Okay. I've never had a coffee stout. I don't think I've ever had a stout. Did you see what Jen Love Reviews did with her husband? It was hilarious. No. What did she do with her husband? I did not see that. I love reviewing. What? Who is running down the stairs now?
He's still banging on the wall.
Oh
He kicks
my-
the walls.
God. Where did we get a sedative?
It's almost fucking 11:30 at night. He's been in bed since 7:30.
And he will wake up at the ass crack of dawn. I guarantee it. Okay. I just admit I was scoobied as to how you organize the new makeup. I'm glad it's not just me. I'm so glad it's not just me. I thought I was like the only one who couldn't figure it out. I want to like beer as well. Equal parts. Okay, this is the Christmas teeny. Vodka, creme de coco, and green creme de menthe. And put an apple. That sounds delicious.
Sounds minty chocolate.
I am coming to your house for Christmas next year because that sounds delicious. Kara, you what flavor? What flavors do you like? Citrus.
Flavors of beer?
And just flavors in general. I think she can probably pair us. Citrus.
Oh.
And light. I don't like heavy. Like Guinness is never going to happen.
Whoa. See,
Never
I
gonna
like
happen.
sweet. Pina coladas are the way to go for me. I'm not a fan of like really fruity, like peachy mango flavors, but and no mint.
Okay, so Emily was watching Teresa and Alex's Twitch streams, and they found out I worked at a bakery at the time. And after joking about visiting for the longest time, Teresa and Alex came to Brooklyn and visited. And from there, we've hung out sporadically in person since. That's amazing.
That's crazy.
They both seem like such amazing people, like just so much fun. Let's see the French. I called you out on your Frenchism. I like light beers. Usually, got to have a clean aftertaste.
Yeah.
And
Try
once
to
you were
avoid
having
the aftertaste.
ramen, and this idea came into my brain, she was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it. That's awesome. I love that." I guess I'm glad that I'm terrifyingly unfashionable. Yeah, right. Me too. I just don't know what you do with that kind of thing. Oh, bye, Danica. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch Jen Loves Reviews video as
Mhm.
well. I don't drink, but I wish I did. Fair enough. I get it. She was in the chair with her husband behind her with his arms under hers, so his arms became hers, and he put his makeup on.
That's
Or he put her makeup on.
hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah, no, you don't have to joke about the kitty melatonin. We have melatonin. Aspen, like one drop of it, knocks her out like a tranquilizer. Bennett, it's like the opposite effect. I feel like he probably needs like a good solid 10 drops of it, and I don't want to give it to him.
No.
I don't want to give him that much. So it's just, we don't even bother with him because it doesn't do anything for him. Fun old lady fact. My pre-menopause sense of smell hates perfume of all kinds. Oh dear.
Old lady fact.
I need to try a blood orange cider, and you need to try apple cider.
Mhm.
Mm.
I like apple ciders.
Well, we do need to stock up on vodka, so maybe you could buy one of each while you're there. And that's how I volunteer him to go.
I've been voluntold, baby.
Voluntold.
We're voluntold to come in here and chat with you all too.
Yep.
Voluntold.
Yes, he has. I'm like,
By the way,
so
Barrie.
guess what? We're going live at 10 tonight. He's like, what? I'm like, see you downstairs.
She did too. Okay, I'll play the game that I can quit easily for half an hour.
I hate most perfumes. Too heavy, too musky, or too sweet. Yeah, I can't handle musk. I typically love the smell of vanilla when it's in like a candle, but not in a perfume. Again, I like light floral or like citrusy smells, but I'm not, yeah. I bought some like, I don't know, it was something Britt had recommended and Sam Ravendall had recommended, some vanilla something from Cologne Atelier or something. I don't remember what it's called. And I returned it because it was, oh, it just sat so heavily on me. A dry cider. Not too sweet, but also not too dry or bitter. It's making me look at people all kinds of fucked up. I missed the intro to that part. I don't remember. A Radler might be the way to go too. Anything
What's a
heavier,
Radler?
traditional, floral? Nope. A Radler's like a mix, right? Am I right in that? Oh. Give him a bit of coffee, then it'll make him crash. Yeah.
Fuck.
I'll send you my list as well, Bear, from Ashley.
I'll do a delivery. I know where you live.
Oh. Yeah, like I got one from Erin, the perfume. I believe she's like Estee Lauder's daughter or something. I don't know, it doesn't matter. And it's lilac. And I love the smell of lilacs, but in perfume form, it's a little much. Like I kind of just want to water it down.
Yeah.
Because it's really pretty, but it's one of those ones where you kind of have to like spray it away from you and then walk into it, because otherwise it's so heavy. I drink coffee and knock the fuck out all the time. Yay, ADD. Yeah. I'm of 3 unpopular loving perfumes. Vanilla Intensate. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Clickbait, you aren't. Hey, Henry. I was, and then I removed it live on camera with no bra on. I hope I didn't flash anyone. Yeah, it's down here somewhere. It just got way too hot. Way too hot.
She was too hot because she was beside me.
There must be a drinking game with makeup. Like, if you can't remember all the highlighters for a brand, you have to take a shot. I like that. Or, like, just pick a brand, and every time they do something stupid, every, like, little tiny scandal you can think of with them. Morphe.
When's the last time you played an actual drinking game?
Way before my surgery. I think camping with you. We
A
played
drinking game?
Thumb Master.
Yeah. No, Thumb Master.
Thumb Master, whatever.
I'm the Bot Master, remember?
Yeah. I know. I keep getting ads for some stupid drinking game, and it's like, it's ridiculous. Like, it's like almost like a dare. Like, you have to do this, or you have to finish your drink, or you have to take 2 shots or whatever. And I'm like, I'd be dead on down like round 1. I can't do shots. Oh no, I can't do lilacs, violets, lavender, rose, or any of the other. Yeah. I like the smell of rose, again, if it's in like a candle, but that's about it. Like, I don't like a rose perfume or like body lotion, or it's just too heavy. I remember when I turned 15? No, 16. On my 16th birthday, my roommates in high school decked my room out with lilacs. And it was very nice, but also kind of wanted to die because it was so smelly. It was such a nice gesture, but I was like, let's open a window. It's so heavy. I used to just hate the smell of perfume on others. Now I can't even stand it on myself. It's funny though how like perfumes smell different on different people, or like even just on yourself, like spraying it on a tester and then spraying it on yourself and seeing how it interacts with your own like body chemistry. I bought you, was it Spice Bomb?
Yes.
Because I loved the smell of it in the store, and then he sprayed it, and I'm like, please stop wearing that. Like, it was just.
And I love
and he loves it, but I'm just like,
fucking love it.
Oh, I can't. I just can't.
Oh, I love it.
I'll
I'll spray it at the camera, and you can all smell it.
I'll be
Because that's
drunk
how it
early
works.
and I'll bounce. Can't do florals either. I usually stick to vanilla or fruity scents. We played that game in high school when we were technically too young to drink. Yeah, that's, I feel like, when most drinking games happen.
Just gonna check out the picture.
My birthday's in June. June 9th. Aspen has just discovered zodiac signs, so she's like obsessed with Gemini, as she calls it, despite the fact that I've told her numerous times. But she must have come across some video talking about it, because she's like, do you know what your spirit animal is if you're a Gemini? I have zero idea. Zero idea. Yeah, true. Some perfumes do trigger migraines.
He's out.
He's out?
Sounds like it. Looks like it.
Finally. Anything Chanel. Anything Chanel smells like heaven on my mom and like hot trash on me. I cannot with any of the MAC perfumes. I've got all of the little samples of them. One of them smells up like straight like skunk weed. Like, it just, and all of them are so heavy, and they just like get you right in the back of the olfactory, and it's just terrible. Oh, Maddie's obsessed with Zodiac too. Yeah, I'm a Gemini. Bennett's like right on the cusp. He was born on the very last day of Aries, so he's sort of like Aries Taurus, and she is a Taurus. I don't really know anything about. I'm gonna like very basics about it. He's an Aquarius, but I like if anybody's like, oh, that's so Taurus. Like that means nothing to me. I don't know what that means. It's like saying like, oh, that's so purple. Like, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I was born June 9th. I share a birthday with Donald Duck and what is that dude? Johnny Depp, and also Natalie Portman.
Wow.
And the guy with Parkinson's.
Michael J. Fox.
That's it, Michael J. Fox.
I share a birthday with Christina Ricci and Abraham Lincoln.
February 12th. both of our fathers, fun fact, all three of our fathers, I'll explain, born on Valentine's Day. His father, my biological father, and my grandfather. And he was born February 12th.
Yeah. And my step-grandpa was born February 13th, so we had 3 days in a row.
Crazy. Ashley, Maddie might have introduced Aspen to astrology. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yes, not astronomy. I would be very impressed if they were talking astronomy. Give her the PH Zodiac palette. Yeah, she'd love that. But maybe not those minis. They were terrible. My good friend loves Chanel, and it smells classic and delicious on her and like terrible garbage on me. I've had one Chanel, I think, in the past, and it smelled really nice. And then I had one of the like Polo Ralph Lauren romance ones. Steve, the ex, gave it to me. And then I saw it at the duty free coming home from Mexico. And I'm like, oh my God, I didn't even know they still made this.
That's what it is.
And it's so sweet. Like, how did I ever really like this? Aquarius team. Yeah, Ashley's an Aquarius as well.
I had no idea.
I share a birthday with Donald Trump. Oh no! Petition to change that. Any plans on doing more videos for your lawyer series? Possibly. I still need to do like memorable stories kind of deal, both like good and bad, because there's some real treats out there. So I keep meaning to do that. I just haven't got around to it. And then I was thinking, like, it popped into my head today to do from an Ontario perspective in light of the current situation. I've only come across one case so far where they have decided like an emergency access motion. So I was maybe going to talk about that a little bit, but it's so far removed from what I normally do that I don't know if people would care. Taurus, stubborn, homebodies, love of luxury, mostly luxury in their home, great at saving money for what they want. Little known Taurus fact, most are notorious spendthrifts. That is Aspen. She can save money like a champ. Her grandfather sends her, $20, $25, like basically every holiday, like even holidays that aren't holidays. Like it's Halloween. And he's like, here's some money, which is so generous and so nice. That's his dad. And Aspen saved it up. And when she was, how old was she? 5?
4.5, I think. Close to 5.
Somewhere around there. Around 5. She bought herself a Nintendo Switch. I think we kicked in 100.
Yeah.
But she had like the remaining amount, which is amazing. And now the sweetheart that she is, she's like, I'm going to save up for a house for you and Daddy. I'm like, I love you so much. And if anybody could save up for a house using strictly like birthday and Christmas money, it's our kid. She is definitely a saver. She loves it. Female Geminis are amazing. Males, not so much. Well, as a female Gemini, I will take that and run. That works for me. I share my B-Day with Robin Williams, Ernest Hemingway, and Cat Stevens. Is Cat Stevens still alive?
No idea.
I like Cat Stevens. Oh, do you know who he is?
Did he do Cats in the Cradle?
And the Silver Spoon.
Yeah, I know from that. That's it.
Also, Taurus, Unforgiving. Yeah, Aspen can hold a grudge, that's for sure. And Bennett's like right on the cusp, so I imagine he'll have treats from both. But
he's already got treats from
Jeremy Irons. Be prepared. He's one of those guys that like I know who he is, and he's in everything, but he like never plays the same character, so I can never remember who he is or like what he's played because he's got such like great breadth, I guess. Chanel number 5. My mother wore it too, and I'm lucky I can wear it in memory of her. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah. Share a birthday with J-Lo. That's a good birthday to share. I won't cross you, Audra. Share a birthday with A-Rod. There you go. Taurus motto, once you've broken their trust, I wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Oh dear, that's very dramatic. I say I'll walk 1,000,000 miles with someone, but when I'm done for good. I can do that too, though. Send it 2 cases to the association. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Yeah. That's one of the ones I'm talking about. There was a custody one as well. I haven't read that one yet. But I did read the access one. For a second there, I'm like, you sent out 2 cases of Chanel number 5? I didn't get that. Also, what? And then I realized that makes no sense. Have another sip. Look, mouse, but I'm done. I can do that. I can leave friendships behind. I think I was better at it when I was younger, but you share your birthday with Peter Mon. I like Peter. I have to be in the right mood for Peter, but I do like him. Dustin Daly tweeted me the other day, and I was like, I had no idea you were even following me. I had no idea. And then I remembered Audra cringing about people tweeting her or whatever. I'm like, I gotta screenshot it just for posterity's sake, just because he has a big following. I was like, I had no idea that you were reading my shit. It's like when Shane Dawson followed me for the first time and mentioned me, and I'm like, what the hell I haven't been active on Twitter in 4 years. What the hell is going on?
The phone blew up.
Yes. And then he commented on one of my first before pictures that I did, and he commented on it and liked it. So something fucking 3 million people saw the tweet. I think it was 2.7 million people saw the tweet, and I'm like, oh my god, 2.7 million people just saw me in my underwear. I died a million deaths over it. I find it's because I give my all, love with my whole being. So if you cross me, it takes it all out of me. Well, yeah, it would feel like a total betrayal. So I choose to stay single. I understand that I share my birthday with Stevie Nicks. Petty Page fell way the fuck off. Yeah. I have not watched Petty Page in ages. There was that whole live stream thing, and I was like, I don't think I like this very much. It's like a drama channel. She's based out of the UK. Okay. Yeah, I've never been a huge fan of her, but that was some weird fuckery going on there. Would love an Ontario one. The divorce thing or the family law thing. Yeah, I gotta walk the line because I can't give advice, but I can share information. There's a very fine line. That's why I don't do a lot of content on that, because it's really difficult. And because everything is so case specific, I don't want to be here's exactly what's going to happen. Because who knows? I just tried to check in and see what was happening on her channel, and I was like, whoa. Yeah, I haven't watched anything after the live stream. I didn't even watch the live stream. I just saw everything popping off about that, and I was like, I'm good. Also, you mess with my dear Hannah? Nope, I'm done with you. And then there was all that infighting with them all, and I kind of stopped watching pretty much all of them at that point, but I do still follow Dustin. I never got around to unfollowing everybody. And then when he quoted me, I was like, whoa, what is this? It was kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know what's happened. Sorry, I don't know what's happening with Petty Page's channel now. She tried to reinvent herself at some point. Did she not? After all of that, I don't know. I am not a voice of authority on this at all. Pretty much any YouTube apology. Has anybody ever successfully apologized on YouTube?
It's not a place for apologies.
Well, people try, right? Because it's their main way of reaching people, but they all do it so disingenuously that it's cringy, and it has the opposite effect of garnering sympathy. I don't watch any of them anymore, but I still follow Dustin. Yeah, I mean, when I've watched his content in the past, I've always thought I like him. He's a good egg. I like him. And then he got into all that infighting thing, and for a while I was just kind of stop that. But I never unfollowed. She's doing 90-day fiance content now, right? I have no idea. Oh, Cat Stevens is still alive. Oh, that's good to know. Good job, Cat. I want to know how somebody comes with the name Cat. Any theories?
No.
You have a baby son and you're like, I'm going to call it Cat.
Maybe it's short for something.
Yeah, it could be.
Maybe his full name was Katarina.
Cattholomew? Cattholomew Stevens.
Cat Rinse.
The third. If that's your name, Cattholomew Stevens, you can't be the first of it. You have to be junior or third. Or Esquire. What the fuck is Esquire?
Esquire.
I think it's the lawyer designation. Is that a thing? Our QCs? Which we don't have QCs anymore, so you're hard pressed to find one, but Queen's Counsel. Cattholomew. See? Just Audra, you've made it. You got your first shitty comment. What was it? I need to see. We need to openly mock. Ashley. You can only have 3 glasses, then I'm asleep. Oh, wow. Well, I've had whatever the equivalent of that is. Good night, Ashley.
Good night,
2 glasses, not 3. Yeah, sure. It was 3. Speaking of cats, did your cat get shaved? Yes, she did. Yes, we shave our cat. Her hair just never stops growing, and for being totally honest, we don't have the time or energy to like brush her every day, so she gets matted. So we just shave her off, and then she becomes like the
She's so
sweetest,
cute and cuddly.
cutest, cuddliest little thing. And I love her so much.
I think
And
it's
her
'cause
and
she's
Gracie, or
cold.
her and Luna were cuddling together on the bed. And I was just like, oh, I love this so much. Because our other cat is such a dick. He's so awful. And poor Gracie's like, I hate him. Get rid of him. I'm like, but we adopted him. He's stuck here. And yeah, so seeing Luna and her cuddle was just so cute. Esquire is not QC. Okay, my bad. I don't know what an Esquire is.
I only know Esquire from like Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, because Bill is Bill S. Preston, Esquire. That's the only way I've ever heard of it.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is. Congratulations, Audra. There's a milestone, but also fuck him. Yep. I didn't see what somebody wrote to Lacey. I guess she bought something and somebody said something awful, and I was ready to like kick them in the face. And then Sam March like tweeted out her TikTok. Girl can back it up. Good on her. She did like a TikTok dance challenge.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a hot little mama. And then somebody's like, I'm finally unsubscribing to you. Why are you acting like a teenager? I'm like, why are you such an uppity bitch? Back off. If somebody wants to dance on the internet, let them dance on the what is it hurting anybody? Calm your boobies. It just makes me so mad. People are so friggin', I don't know, criticizing of people, critical of people. As I criticize somebody. They said, I think you've got an alcohol problem. I said, thanks. I'm really glad you stopped by to tell me that. There you go. Honest to God. I keep getting comments, and they must be bot comments. I don't know. And they're like, good job, my dude. So I just keep responding, thanks, lady. Like, what the fuck? Like, you clearly didn't want... What? Oh, Esquire is usually put after a gentleman's name.
Well, that doesn't.
I automatically don't think that they're a
can't do
gentleman
it.
then. But also, are there any female QCs? I'm sure there are. I just don't know any.
What the fuck's a QC?
Queen's Counsel. It was a designation that people got, like lawyers got after they'd had so many years of experience or something like that. They don't have them anymore. But you can still find some floating around like the older generation.
Okay.
I was ready to fight that person that commented to Lacey. Yeah, I didn't see what they wrote. I can only imagine, but trepidatious for hate comments. Yeah, the first ones are like kind of stinging, but then some of them are really just comical. You're just kind of like, really? You took time out of your day to write that? Here's a cookie. I don't get very many, but when I do, I usually screenshot them and put them on Twitter, and then we all pile on. And it's a good time. Audra says, Chris, I think it's hilarious. I'm not sure people know that a lot of creators film in succession. Right? Esquire is for lawyers in the US. They are bots. I get them too. Yeah, I thought so. I'm like, there's no way that this person is watching my content, but also, like, why are you calling me my dude? Like, fuck off. Lady QCs. I thought there would be. My best advice is if you particularly feel bad about something, block the word. You don't have to see the comment at all. Yeah, I did that at first when I got the you're such a fat fuck comment. So I blocked all that, but then I started posting weight loss comments, and people are saying, like, I'm really fat and I need to lose weight or whatever. And all of those were getting like quarantined. So I don't have any blocked words at this point, but I have no hesitation to block people. Somebody commented on my most like what I eat in a day video saying like, it's so sad to see you going back to old habits. You're just going to gain it all again. But she'd also posted on my OptiFast video from when I was doing my liquid diet saying like, oh, I'm starting this soon. I'm like, you're in the same boat with me. Why are you poking holes in it? So I blocked her. I'm like, fuck off. No use for you. I think I'll have to do that. I was pretty badly bullied as a kid, and I must admit, I'm still sensitive about it. Yeah, take a look at my Instagram story and see my hair in the first picture. Teased mercilessly as a kid about that. Still sensitive about my hair. Block and hide people at your leisure, for sure. You don't owe anybody anything. When people get mad that people are like deleting comments, I don't understand it, because if you leave a shitty comment on my thing, if I don't screenshot it and make fun of it on Twitter, I'm going to just delete it. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want anybody else to see it. So just don't leave mean comments. I would ask what like everybody's plans are for the weekend, but I guess like every day's like a weekend now. I have no idea what day it is.
When the hell is the weekend?
I would love a common law relationship video for your series. In what regards? Like in terms of like what happens if common law people separate, or just validating common law relationships, because it is a very valid lifestyle choice. Is that how I say that? Lifestyle choice.
I don't know.
Well, people choose not to get married, right? Like it is an active choice.
Relationship status?
Sure. I don't agree with that. But like when people were going on, when Nikki Tutorials came out and they're going on about how being trans is a choice or being gay is a choice or whatever, I'm always just like, can I punch you in your throat, please? Like, can I just punch you right square in the throat? That shit drives me crazy. Hiding is the best YouTube feature. Absolutely. That's what I did to that chick. I just hit her for my channel. Does that also mean that they can't see my channel, or just that I don't see anything from them? And if I don't see it, does anybody else see it?
Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like if I hide somebody, so it's an option. Say you're bugging me, I can hide you from my channel. I don't know if that means that only I don't see what you write, or if you leave a comment, like other people can read it, but just not me. I don't know.
I think it's just that you and nobody else can see the comment if they try to write it, but you can still.
It's diabolical. I love it, because people will spend all this time to write these shitty comments, and then if nobody can see it, it's like, like I just love that. Waste all your time. It's all good. Pam says, I really don't get why people are mean. I come from the school of if you can't say anything nice, don't. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand why we all go out and like why we go out of our way to write mean shit on the internet. Like it just makes no sense. None of us are doing shit this weekend. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's a dumb question. I just want to find some friggin' flour so I can make a damn cake. That I probably won't even eat, to be honest. I'll probably eat like
not.
one tiny little slice of it. I do that all the time, even with like cookies and stuff. I'll eat like 2 cookies out of an entire batch. But I just like making it.
That's why Daddy's got the time of death here.
Teresa's filming this weekend. I should. I have to at least edit. I know Audra's not getting ready on Saturday or Sunday in the morning. I doubt. Are you? Maybe you are. Maybe I spoke too soon. She gets very mad if I don't post in the morning, apparently. So... Well, that's water, not mine.
What? Oh.
I didn't mean to drink the water. In Texas, the state can make you common law based on 3 factors. Often the person doesn't know until they've broken up with their ex and are now trying to get married. Then told they have to get divorced. You have to actually get divorced when you're common law in the States. I didn't realize that. And this is why I would never try to make any sort of like super blanket, here's my legal whatever. Because I don't know what the hell you people do down in Texas. No clue.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hiding means they think they're still totally active, but you can't see them and no one else can. See, I think it's absolutely genius. I love that. I wish that was like a thing in everyday life. Honest to God. Like, my mother thought that she was still talking to me. Sometimes, to be honest, she's not still talking to me, though.
No.
Sometimes I just hold the phone out here. Just let her talk.
I laugh my face off.
And every now and then I'm just like, yeah, okay. Yeah,
it's
terrible.
So true.
Just getting better, but it won't last long. You get the views, and they think they're doing some shit. Instead, they're in their own little isolation box.
That's awesome.
I love it. Yeah, yeah, that would be
Change to
an
vodka.
awful lot of vodka.
She's had this much of her wine. I don't think she's going through that much vodka.
No. Every state is different with regard to common law. Yeah, I feel like the provinces probably have differences. I know they have differences, but I only know Ontario, and there's still stuff with Ontario that I'm still learning. So, there's my blanket legal advice. If you ever go to a lawyer who's like, I know everything there is to know, run, because they don't. It's bullshit. I would love to do that with my mother too. Yes, I know. Emily or Audra, when you posted or said, I think it was in your live where you're like, I want to buy a duplex and like knock one wall down so like her mother can live on one side and she can live on the other.
Aw.
Like that is so sweet. I would love to like buy Australia so my mom could live there. But I wish, like, I do. I wish I had a good relationship, and lately it has been.
She's been really good
since
lately.
Christmas. Like it's been really good. She's just a whole lot of personality in that body of hers. Borderline personality. Look it up. It's not easy to deal with. Oh man. I need to take my puffer. It's my like laugh-induced asthma.
Mm-hmm. Shortness of breath there, sweetheart. Have you been coughing?
I think every live I have has me sucking on my puffer at some point. Bye, Australia. Oh my god, so House Hunters International, yet again, or like Lakefront, something like this. Stop it. I didn't even know it was a place. It's off of the Australia coast, Norfolk Island.
Okay.
And I want to live there. There's like a population of 2,000 people on this entire island. And it's freaking gorgeous. It's so gorgeous. And they bought this like beautiful house for like $200,000.
Oh god.
I'm like, I could live in the middle of goddamn nowhere, in the middle of the ocean. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Norfolk Island. It's so beautiful. What is everybody else binging right now? Okay. That fucking tiger thing. Joe Exotic or whatever. Do I need to watch this? Because I'm like, so many people are talking about it that I'm instantly turned off from it. Like, you know when things get like super hyped and you're just like, I don't want any part of that. I don't care. Everybody else is talking about it. I don't want it. Like you just have that like.
Is that how some people feel about Game of Thrones?
I guess so.
Afraid to watch it?
Yeah.
Or
I don't
Harry
know.
Potter, right? Same thing.
Until the tsunami hits. Don't rain on my dream parade, Pam. Yeah, like, and I haven't listened to the podcast on it either. Like, I know the basic premise of it, but oh my god, put these things away from me.
You're so funny.
But like everybody's talking about it, and that it's just like a wild ride. Yeah, so Audra, I'm the exact same. She's like, I haven't started. I can't watch it because everybody wants to watch it. I was like that with that friggin' Bird Box. We did ultimately watch it, and I was like, I'd like those 2 hours of my life back, please. Like, it was not nearly as good as everybody's talking about. Oh, Pam, you're so sweet.
Aww.
I will have a new video up soon. If not tomorrow sometime, then it'll be Sunday morning. And it's just talking about, like, my most recent palette purchases. If it's just about exotic animals, I don't want it. No, I think there's, like, a true crime element to it as well. I don't think any of the animals are like actually hurt. They might be like neglected in some way, but I don't think it's about animal cruelty per se. It's more the like struggles between the two competitors. But that's all I know. But the fact that everybody is like, it's everywhere. I'm just like, I don't want to watch it just because I want to be independent. I never saw Bird Box. I'm kind of ornery too. Yeah, it's not great. I mean, it wasn't terrible, but I wasn't like, I didn't watch it and think like, oh my god, this is the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of watched it and was like, why the fuck is everybody watching this? Like, I don't know.
It's just such a different premise than any other movie that.
Oh, Anne-Marie. I've been watching pandemic and outbreak movies and shows. You're a brave soul.
Don't do that.
Oh my goodness. Although if anybody could do like an amazing, non-offensive pandemic-inspired look, it would be Anne-Marie. Your timeline, like you're just getting better. Every look you do just gets better and better. It's amazing. I'm watching Tiger King. Don't watch it. Okay. Yeah, that's the name of it. I mean, he looks like a wackadoo, frankly. But anyways, there is a little cruelty going on. I turned it off. Okay. That's why I haven't watched Don't F with Cats. Like, I know what happens to the cats, but I don't need to see the cats. Like, I know they don't show their demise on camera, but like, I don't need to see knowing what I know. I don't need to see it. And also, I don't need to see anything else that he did because he's a horrible, horrible human being and did it just to get fame. So I also feel conflicted about watching something that gives him fame. You dig? If you like animals, you should find the series All Things Great and Small. I loved Planet Earth. Those, like the David Attenborough series. What was it? Life?
Life or Planet Earth?
There was two of them. I can't remember which one came first. And also, if you just really like cute animals and just want something super light and fluffy, like the 1983 classic Milo and Otis, you can't go wrong. It's a kitten and a pug puppy. And there might be some ducks in there too.
That's my girl.
You love me.
Yeah, I do.
That's why I never watched Game of Thrones. And I didn't start watching Sons of Anarchy until it was damn near. I've never watched Sons of Anarchy, but Charlie Hunnam. I think I could. I think I should. Anyways. Tiger King is animal and human abuse with attempted murder tossed in. It's so weird because, like, I can listen to true crime podcast, as you know, like 23 hours out of the day. Totally happy with that. You give graphic descriptions. I'm okay with it. Back in the day when Rotten.com was a thing, I was on there, like, not on there, but like looking at it. I was totally mystified or like fascinated with it all. I wanted to be a forensic pathologist and then a forensic anthropologist and then a family lawyer. But anything to do with cats or animals, like animal cruelty, and like it's like no, like
Animals are cuter than humans.
Well, they're yes,
right? We suck.
But like I'm like butt puckering sick over it. Like I can't listen to that kind of stuff. Nope, I can't do that cat one. Nope. Yeah, see, no, I can't. I know what happens to them, and I don't want to just. I know that he like pets them before he hurts them, and like he's just like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Remember, I watched some like stalking documentary, and like, honest to God, I don't know what it is, but like stalking terrifies me. Like when people are like living in your walls.
Oh yeah.
Like that is like the like grab me in an alley, fine, sure. Don't live in my house. Like I can't do that. Or like just show up randomly everywhere. I can't deal with that. But anyways, I was watching one of those on TV because sadomasochistic, I guess. And he threw the cat into a scalding shower. And like, let alone the fact that he had like the girlfriend friggin' handcuffed to a bed for 4 days or whatever the hell it was. It was the cat. I was like, nope, and we're done. Click off. I couldn't do it. Here's the thing about the South. You can damn near own whatever animal you want. There's nothing on the books that says you can't. It's weird. I would own an armadillo. Or is it armadillo?
What about a possum?
No. Well, like an armadillo is like a possum, but with a hard exterior. They're more durable possums.
Oh my God.
If I'd hit a fucking armadillo, I wouldn't have killed it.
Might still be alive.
I killed a possum once, or at least I think I killed a possum, and I cried.
She had
my
to pull
God.
over immediately to start crying.
And he's like, please pull over, please pull over, please pull over, because he thought I was going to kill us. And I'm like, I can't do this. It was like a rainy, dark night, right?
Oh, yeah.
And then like crested a hill, and there's this fucking thing looking at me, and it boom, right out. And oh my God, I felt so awful. It was what, like 15 years
It was
ago?
a long time ago.
It's got to be like over 10 years ago, and it's still like I still feel guilty about it. Like 7 generations of possums have come and gone. And I'm still like the murderer that took out great grandpa. I'm just like, I can't. It's awful. Tom and Jerry. Yeah, reptile community in the South is big for owning hawks. Oh, venomous. Huh. Why would you own a venomous snake? I don't why would you own anything that can literally kill you and in fact wants to kill you? I don't understand that. I don't really understand owning snakes, but like, sure, I guess.
Same reason why people put metal balls on the back of their trucks. It makes them more manly.
I guess. But also like venomous spiders. It's like, who is owning these things? I don't understand. That's not a pet. People in the South own venomous spiders and reptiles. I used to watch a show about people getting fucked up by them, and I would always yell, well, that's what you get, dumb fuck. I completely agree. Except that it's not always the owners that get it. Like every summer you hear some story about like some lady took a shower and a fucking python fell out of the ceiling. I'm like, good Jesus God. No, thank you. And then in New Brunswick, was it? Those 2 little boys crushed by like a boa constrictor or whatever that came out of the ceiling. I never heard that. Yeah. I think it was New Brunswick. It was somewhere on the East Coast. And it like fell and landed on, and they died of crush injuries because the thing was like, however the hell much these things weigh. Right. Like, good God. There used to be a mall near St. Catharines when I was growing up that had a reptilia type thing. And then they would have feeding shows. And my parents thought, hey, man, that sounds educational. Let's take care of. No, because they had a bucket of mice. They picked up a mouse by the tail, whacked it onto the edge of the cage, and then threw it in, half alive. And then the snake would do what the snake did. It was awful. Like I remember like crying myself to sleep for nights after that. Like it was awful. Like, so when we took the kids to Reptilia, I'm like, they're not watching anything get fed. Nope, the fuck nope. Like, not happening. Armadillos are amazing. Yes. I'm black and we talk to the TV like it's normal. I talk to the TV. Friggin' house hunter people. I'm like, why are you buying that, you dumb fuck? What is going on here? You don't buy that house. I'm just so mystified by house hunters. I love it.
I can't watch that stuff.
I know you can't. You get all like the secondhand cringe, but I watch it. I'm just like,
I get jealous.
I know, I do too.
Like, we don't have a house. We're renting. I'm 43 years old. We're still renting.
But that's because you're not like a belly button lint collector with a budget of $1.2 million.
Yes, exactly.
Right?
Should collect belly button lint.
But also, you don't even need a good budget down there. Like, I watch people in like Texas and they're like, oh, we have a $200,000 budget or whatever. I'm like, you're going to get a shingle and a box. No, they got like a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom house with a fucking pool. I'm like, what the hell? You can't get that kind of shit like that here.
Yeah. Average price around here is like $750. It's rude.
And you're not getting a pool for that. You're not getting some sort of view or anything like that. You're getting bedrooms. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bathroom, maybe a finished basement. Like that's what you're getting for like $600,000 to $700,000. It's disgusting. And then to get the mortgage, you have to have like what, 10%?
Yeah.
So like, how do you save up $70,000? Please, like, tell me, how do you save that up? I don't understand. I'm fucked to everyone. I feel like, yeah, absolutely, us too. Like, I look at a lot of my clients who own homes, and I'm like, you make $30,000 a year. How do you own a home? And it's because their parents own homes, and they bring money out of the equity to give to their kids as down payments or like as a loan against or whatever. I'm like, yeah, we don't have that option. We do not have that option. I was yelling at the Tiger King. He's fucked up. Called one of the tigers a bitch and that he would shoot her. Aw. Okay. No, that doesn't sound like anything that I want to watch.
No, that's terrible.
I don't like that. I just dumb folks. Oh, okay, guys. It's midnight. I've been on for 2 hours. We've been on for 2 hours. Thank you.
Dog's got to go for a walk.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Thank you for making me feel better. And I'm not shaky anymore.
Good work. All you needed was half a glass of wine.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Anxiety gets to me every now and then, but thank you. Sorry, Pam. I like House Hunters International. Sometimes people are finding rental accommodations. There was once in a small town in Spain, 2-bedroom with a pool for $500 US a month. I know, like, why am I not
Jesus
living
Right.
in Spain? But also sometimes those people are like, I want to live in a castle in Edinburgh with a water view. And the realtor's like, mutually exclusive. And I want to live like in the high-end area, but I only want to spend nothing. And then they get all disappointed when they have like really old homes. I'm like, what did you expect? Anyways, guys, like I said, thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a good night. Be careful with that glass of vodka. I will be very careful with it. And I will have a new video sometime this weekend. I promise. I've only got 15 minutes left to edit, so I can do that. Bye,
Have a good night,
guys.
everybody.
Love you.
Bye for now.
Have a good night.